Emma, did you get the quick start that you've been demanding for the past, I don't know how long?
I didn't think we did second half. I thought that's where we struggled really. No, but we didn't concede. So I think for me, my focus will be on how do we build off maybe the last 35 minutes in the game. That's where I felt we found a rhythm and had the better control of the game, even though West Ham had, changed, their press, they were jumping differently in the second half. But I thought the players that came into the game second half really added a lot. I think Sam looked rusty as her first game. I think Fran looked rusty as her first start. And I think that's to be expected. But there's no easy game in the league. That's clear.
And these early games in particular are the most difficult ones, I think, aren't they?
I just don't think there's an easy game. I think you'll see it throw up a ton of different things. They have lots of quality World Cup stars in their team. They're 100 times better than they were last year, as Tottenham are. And I think that's what's happened in the league. The whole level's gone up. So I don't think that there's going to be the big differences between. I think it's what you want, a game where is more evenly matched.
Has your level gone up to match the levels that the others have gone up?
Well, I don't know. When you're the top team, you know what I mean? You're the top team, everyone's trying to catch you, and you've got to find little windows all the time. There will be in some areas and there won't in others, but I think the players that came from the bench did a great job.
Despite the high congratulations on the win. Despite the rustiness you mentioned, is it pleasing that your team were able to keep the clean sheet and have that chemistry on the pitch against an improved West Ham side?
Yeah, absolutely. Clean sheets absolutely matter, and I thought West Ham came out really well, to your point, Paul, in the first part of the game, where sometimes when you're the dominant possession team, the game can go in terms of possessions, go down one side, and if you don't have your rest defence shape, they just transition down the other. And I thought West Ham did that a lot in the first half, more than I would like. I thought in the second half that didn't happen in the same way because we had better control of the ball. If you want to stop transitions, you have to stop turning the ball over in the wrong situations. But they played a 5-2-3, and with only spaces either side of the pivots, not a lot of room. So you have to work teams, and I think it's pretty normal that a first half can look like that against a 5-back. And I think we worked the spaces well to open them up a lot more in the second half. And had Lauren scored just before half time, and maybe again in the second half, it might have been 2, maybe 3-0 sooner, were the big chances we had.
With Lauren James' performance, she was fantastic, and she could have got on the score sheet. How pleased you were with her contribution? What more could be done for James in terms of converting those missed chances into goals?
Yeah, I think that's what she does have to focus on, the finishing part, but she's so threatening. In the first half, she dropped a lot deeper to get on the ball. We wanted her a little bit higher up, so we had to move Melanie Leopolds into the false fullback situations because that's where the space was. She had chances to score goals. I think for her, it's just converting them.
And the importance of scoring the first goal when you did score, when Sam scored in the 36 minutes, how important was it at that time?
For her, really important. And like I said, she hasn't been in training a lot, so showed her qualities and her hang time with that header. I think that will give her confidence.
That left side is proving pretty potent for you, and Niamh Charles once again coming out with an assist.
Yeah, well.
Can you speak about her this season and what she kind of stepped on since the summer maybe and shown you in her space?
I mean, she's been brilliant. Again, I thought she had another brilliant game. I think the work she did up and down that touchline was tireless. She was knackered at the end. I think what Niamh has maybe added is the last part. It's a lot more quality in the final third. It was always there, but it's all the little details that my assistant bangs on about with her, which is get your prep touch right, the way she takes a ball from a certain area and punches it beyond the defender. I think she's putting herself in good positions to get the right cross. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for Niamh and her, potential, because I feel like it just shows you if you work hard on the right things at training over a period of time and do it when no one's watching, and do it when you're not in the team, Neve for me is a great example of what you can achieve.
And also just Erin Cuthbert.
Yeah,
I
wow.
mean, again, with a game changer, well, just securing points, I suppose, isn't it?
It's just what you want. She came into the game. I felt we needed Erin, and she came into the game with her usual tenacity. But I thought she showed composure in the pivot position, and I thought she was the biggest difference in the second half for sure.
Fran's first start in 8 months. How do you think she did, and how tough has these last 8 months been for her?
Yeah, wow. I mean, I'm so happy for Fran, and as I've said to you at the beginning, she hadn't played more than 45 minutes. Up until today. Today had 55 minutes. I will keep that build, and she won't always start every game because we need to keep Fran on the pitch. We need Fran on the pitch for the latter stage of the season. You know, I think about, you know, progressing to whatever level we do, we need our best players fit and available. So I for sure will manage Fran in this period, but I think she had some nice touches. I think she's still got to keep building her fitness. But as I've said before, she's got the qualities to do it, but with an 8-month absence, it does take time.
How difficult would it be to rein her in? Because I'm guessing she wants to just go once she plays.
No, actually, she's quite smart about it, to be honest with you. She wants the same, so she accepts whether it's coming from the bench or whether it's building her minutes from the start. It'll be a combination of those things, I think, for a period of time.
And how pleasing is it, even though you say they're come back into it, to see Kerr and Kirby on there?
Yeah, lovely. You know, really lovely to have them two playing on the same pitch. They have a telepathy that we all know about, but they need a bit of time. They haven't. I think they might have only had 2 training sessions together, let alone play a game. Like that's, we always expect something so magical, and I think for them to, it's the start. And today, I think was progress in the right direction. Probably my son.
Thanks very much.